cute with her singing ass. Let's get to the show.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Q, and today I am making a beautiful hearty beef stew, y'all, filled with vegetables, flavor, and delicious, tender, juicy beef. Yes, let's get it. Alright y'all, so right now I am cutting up a beautiful green pepper, sweet bell pepper. Y'all know what it is. We love some bell pepper around these parts. So now we're going to cut these up into a nice dice. These, I didn't cut them very, very small. We're just, dicing them. This is a hearty meal. And plus, when you get to letting the stew just boil and do its thing, these aromatics just blend in really beautifully. And it just, oh my gosh, just delicious. Now I'm breaking down this white onion. Yes, gonna go ahead and dice up that white onion, also in bigger pieces. Like none of these I'm like mincing or anything like that, except for the garlic, because the garlic is already minced, which is wonderful. All these beautiful flavors are just going to come together so lovely, so deliciously. Now look at that. That's a serrano chili, very spicy pepper, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use all of it, seeds included. Yes, we're gonna take this celery, and this is the thing that I love about stews, right? I really do love all the veggies that go into it. I love the meat. Like for a stew to be considered delicious, to me, it has to have, the beef has to be tender. It has to be, you know what I'm saying, flavorful, delicious. And it can't be lacking. It can't lack on the flavor. It has to have a nice spice to it. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And so now we have these beautiful green onions, scallion when she feeling bougie. And we're going to go ahead and give those some nice slices. And add that also into the aromatic bowl. As you guys see, I have these golden potatoes, big old golden potatoes, baby. We're gonna go ahead and cut these into some nice sized chunks. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is a really hearty stew. Like you're gonna be able to taste your vegetables. Nothing really falls into the background. All of these flavors work very well together. And y'all notice that it's really bright and it's really, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look at the cinematography. Look at the videography. I know y'all hear that better audio. Because I told y'all I'm doing my best to, you know what I'm saying, make our viewing experience together pleasurable. And you know what I'm saying, I want you to be able to see what I'm doing, because like I said, it was not doing my videos justice to not have, the proper equipment to do what I needed to do. And so I'm glad to have these resources. I'm glad to be able to know what to do with these resources and to, get the best out of what I'm doing. Because look at how beautiful, like everything just really looks lovely and nice and just crisp. And look at these beautiful carrots. And I'm cutting these in some nice big chunks. Like I said, everything is going to cook tender, deliciously. And again, I did not skin the carrots because there are beautiful carotenes and stuff in the skin of these carrots. They don't, in the skins, everything just, y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. Let me just say that. Y'all are gonna definitely see exactly what I'm talking about. And so now that we've gotten everything cut together, we're gonna go ahead and wipe off our counter. And then I'm gonna show you guys each bowl, because one bowl is for our root vegetables, The other bowl is for our aromatics. And here we go. You know we like to cook, get clean and cook, get clean. We like to cook, get clean and cook. Cause girl, you know we like to cook, get clean and cook, get clean. We like to cook, get clean and cook, get clean and cook. We like to, hey. So we have our bowl of aromatics, and we also have our bowl of carrots and potatoes. And now we're ready to begin building this beautiful stew. Now normally y'all know I do my ASMR for y'all, but I couldn't because I was listening to music. So you know what I'm saying. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna let you guys see that what you do is you take that beef and then you allow it to sit in that hot pan. I put some grapeseed oil at the bottom, and you let it kind of brown, and you know what I'm saying, before adding in the next level, you know, because what it does is it increases the flavor, you know what I mean, when you start it off like that. And then I didn't put any seasonings or anything in it yet, but we're adding in those aromatics. And when I tell you, adding that onion, that pepper, all that stuff in the pot, it just automatically releases an aroma like this. When I make big soups and big stews like this, excuse me, it feels like aromatherapy because it just smells so bomb, so delicious. It's doing its thing, you feel me? So now we're gonna add in some of that minced garlic, and I'm shaking the shit out this bottle because I want a nice amount of garlic to come into this pot, all that beautiful flavor, all those health benefits. And like I said, everything I'm adding in here pretty much adds either to the flavor or to the nutrient factor, you know what I'm saying. With the beef, you got that iron, you got that good protein. Then we're adding in some Colavita red wine vinegar, and then we're also adding in some red cooking wine. That red cooking wine and that red wine vinegar is going to tenderize that meat. That red wine is going to add in beautiful flavor. And then of course we're adding in some fresh black pepper. Y'all know how I feel about fresh black pepper. It's delicious, you know what I'm saying. And these kinds of seasonings with the pepper, the spices, they add flavor. And now it's time to season the food, baby, because you know we gotta season the food. So we're gonna start off with some garlic powder, some paprika. Hey paprika, what up girl? Sean, hey. Then we're gonna add in some ground turmeric, some anti-inflammatory turmeric. We love turmeric around these parts. And if you're seasoning your food properly, you're gonna taste way more than just the turmeric. Also, we're gonna add in some onion powder. Yes. And because this is a stew, you kind of want to, it's going to seem like you're over seasoning, but you're not, because you're going to be adding in a lot of broth, a lot of water, you know what I'm saying? So you want to be able to season it properly. We added in some perfect pinch Italian seasoning. Then we added in some parsley, and then we're going to add in some fresh thyme, because you know I like to put the thyme in, you feel me? Then we're going to add in some rosemary. Ooh, we're going to add in some rosemary, okay? This was such a beautiful, flavorful stew, period. We're going to add in some poultry seasoning, even though there's beef in this pot. I like to use poultry seasoning because it's just really delicious. And then we're going to add in some bay leaf. I only put in two. Two bay leaf. Because bay leaf is very potent. You don't want to do too much of that. Then we're going to add in some low sodium beef broth. Low sodium. And the reason why I choose to use certain low sodium items is because there's levels to flavor being added into this pot. So there's no need to overly do, you know what I mean? What you kind of want to do is build those flavors in layers, because then everything is going to end up seasoned, and it's going to end up seasoned perfectly. This is multi-dimensional. You don't use just regular salt, you know what I'm saying? There's flavor. So then we added in some water, we added in some honey. Yes, and now we're going to add in some beef bouillon. And this is why right now I'm not adding in any salt directly right now, because the cooking wine has a little salt in it, you know what I'm saying? We adding in the beef broth that has some salt in it, even though it's low sodium. But then we're also adding in this beef bouillon. So now we're going to add in the potatoes and the carrots, and please believe everything came out completely balanced, delicious. And oh my God, so delicious. The diced tomatoes with habanero. Yes, that rotel. This is my first time using the hot one. Like, I always get the regular, regular schmegular rotel, which is delicious and it works for me. This habanero one, baby, flavor. You feel me? I like it. I like it a lot. So I went on ahead and I bought quite a few cans of this. Because right now around this time, this is that type of, getting ready for fall, winter type meal. But see, the thing is, is that around this time of the summer, I like to start stocking up my pantry, getting the kids they stuff ready for school, you feel me, cleaning up the house, getting everything. I'm talking about like a complete seasonal shift. So now y'all saw we added in some more water, and then that's it. Now we're gonna allow this to do what it's doing. Let's check on it. Let's look at it. Oh, y'all, when I took that lid up off of that thing, I'm trying to move the steam around a little bit. It's like a sauna, like a flavor of sauna. You feel me? But we're not ready yet. But look at how beautiful it is. Like, look at that. Everything just starts to come together. And it just, you know what I'm saying? It's happy right now. It's getting there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God. Yes, honey, yes. And I love using this tripod so much better than the apparatus that I was using before to film with, because look, you guys clearly can see into the pot. If there was no steam, it'd be such a clear shot right into this pot. Like, and I love that. I love giving you guys that up close look so that you can see what it's supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? I really love that. It is really all about time management. You know what I'm saying? It's really all about time management and placing things properly, and that's how I get my shots. Now look at that. Oh my God. Oh. All that flavor like that. Just deliciousness. Yes. So now it's been cooking a little bit longer, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna look in here again. And it's just so beautiful. Like, I wish y'all could smell this. I'm telling you, smell-o-vision should be a thing. Look at that. And don't worry about the stalks from the rosemary or from the thyme. Those will be removed. You know what I'm saying? As well as the bay leaf. So don't worry about that. Just allow those flavors to intermingle and to do what they're doing inside of the stew. Let them flavors do what they doing. Oh my God, they're doing something beautiful. Look at that. And now we're going to add in some tomato paste. And the reason why I like to add in tomato paste is because it gives it body. You know what I'm saying? It brings a beautiful body to this stew. And it has a wonderful flavor as well. And the mouthfeel. It's just delicious. And I love it. And I like to get that lycopene in. Now, recently, I heard that tomatoes have an enzyme or a chemical in it that is harsh on people's joints who have arthritis. And I was like, whoa, because I got a little arthritis in my trigger finger. Now I'm just playing. I'm being silly, y'all know, but on some real shit, I do have some arthritis in my left knee, slight arthritis. But because I cook with a lot of turmeric, it helps me, as far as like being an anti-inflammatory, because it has that turmeric, fresh black pepper combo that is really great for anti-inflammatory. You feel me? And so I always try to eat a lot of veggies and stuff. And now don't get me wrong, Chad, you're gonna see some fried chicken, you're gonna see some different types of food coming across this channel. But on a regular basis, I do cook with a lot Look at that broth. It's healing in that broth, baby. Ooh, and it tastes so good. It tastes so delicious. It's just one of them things that just get inside, just stick to your bones. You feel it all the way to your soul. Child, I'm telling you, get some of that in your life. I want y'all to try this recipe, and I'm telling you, tweak it how you tweak it, but you're gonna love it, baby. I'm telling you that now. And now, to give some thickness, we're gonna add in some cornstarch and water as a slurry. Okay, add that on in there, and it's gonna get nice and thick. Yes, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Look at the flick of the wrist. Hey. Y'all, I'm just throwing in random ad-libs and carrying on, but that's how I feel, child. That's how it make me feel. That's what it make you do. I'm telling you. All those beautiful flavors and deliciousness. I was listening to Sunny Anderson on Twitter, child, and she was talking about how she rates her food, and she said, if somebody asked her, you know, if somebody gave you some food that you really didn't, you know, too much enjoy, how would you, you know, she said, so she would just give flavor notes. She would do her job. She said, but if it's something that I love, if I, you know, really like it, she said, I'm going to do my job, but I'm going to do the food too. I'm going to act a fool. You're period. And that's just how it is. I really respect Sunny Anderson. I love what she do, and I like her as a person. Like, she's cool as hell. So now we're going to add in more veggies into this beautiful stew. We're going to go ahead with a can of corn. You can use frozen corn. You can use whatever, you know, just like I have these sweet peas that I'm throwing in, frozen sweet peas. You know what I mean? This is really one of those meals that you could do it how you do it. You know, if you wanted to throw string beans up in this, oh my God, that would be fire too. You know, if you wanted to add in a noodle, like a little small noodle, what's the name of those little small, because I remember I had made some homemade SpaghettiOs, and it's a noodle that you use. I'm gonna put the name of it inside of the actual video, y'all. I'm gonna look it up and put it in there, but you can use that to make SpaghettiOs. They have little alphabet noodles that you could throw in there for the kids, you know, different, you know, it's whatever you want to do, you know, to make this stew your stew, you feel me? Like, because it is absolutely amazing stew. Look at that. Oh my God. Like, I really, and then like I said, we go in and we just pull out those thyme sprigs and the rosemary branches, you know, just go ahead and pull those right on out. And now I tasted it, and I'm gonna finish it off with a little fleur de sel, salt. It's a finishing salt. It's not as salty as salt, but it is still salt. So I put in about a half a teaspoon of that fleur de sel in there, and now I'm tasting it. Ooh, that's one of the best parts. So after I tasted it with this spoon, I went on ahead and I rinsed it off. But first, because it tastes wonderful, but what I want to do is add in a little bit of that brown sugar. So I'm putting in a pinch and a half of some dark brown sugar. That is going to help to balance out the tomato, the you know, the tomato, the vinegar, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna bring this to a delicious level of soup amazement. Now I'm gonna go ahead and taste the stew, because it's not a soup, it's a stew. So we're gonna go ahead and taste it, and it is amazing. It's done. We are ready to eat, and I want you guys to look at this plate up. Well, bowl up, should I say. Oh my gosh, isn't that beautiful? Oh yes, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all. Oh my God, look at that. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Imagine eating this. It's delicious on any day. And then the first bite went to y'all. Now I'm about to, oh my God, look at that. My mouth is watery. because the meat itself is just so tender. Those potatoes, they have their integrity, but they also melt in your mouth. And I leave the skin on because gold potatoes, that skin just, it's something about it. You hear me? It's something about it. It's just delicious. And then you have the carrots, the corn, the peas, and then I got that brown bread from the Cheesecake Factory and some melted Kerrygold butter, salted butter. Child, look. You talk about delicious. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this though. Oh my God. I enjoyed this so much, y'all. Now I'm just gonna eat my food. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy watching me eat this soup. And I mean, damn, why I keep calling it? It's not soup, it's stew. But I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all watch. Oh God, child, and that spice was so nice in there. Like, it just really did exactly what it was supposed to do. Very delicious. Oh my God. But I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let y'all watch me eat this. Also, over to the side we have passion fruit, health aid, kombucha, and ice water for my drinks. You know what I'm saying? Very delicious. Y'all, this kombucha right here is so delicious and refreshing. Oh, I really mess with that passion fruit and that tangerine flavor. It's just so delightful, and it's not harsh. It's not a harsh kombucha. It's really delicious, and it's just so bomb for the digestive. So delicious. 10/10, highly recommend, period. Y'all see I'm over here dipping that bread and butter. Yeah, this is real food. This is real food, for real. Delicious, tasty, heartwarming. Get you all good in your gut, feeling all like, yeah. And I love the way that the quality of the actual visual is. Like, you can see, I went and got some more bread, child. You can see just how you can just see more detail, and I'm really a detail oriented type person. I really like to have things be seen and brought to the light. Like, look at it, for real. It's really beautiful, really beautiful, and it was delicious. The taste of it. That's why I say go ahead and try these recipes, because this was really quite simple if you think about it. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. Yes. Now here, I wanted to show y'all what the meat really is doing as far as its tenderness. I slowed this all the way down to the original speed, because look at that. Oh my God. I wanted y'all to see just how tender and juicy. Ooh. And we back at it, child. Let me go ahead, get back to this. Woo! Wipe the bowl clean. Period. I'm done. This was so amazing and delicious. That kombucha, child. This was a beautiful meal, and I'm so grateful to be able to have this. And of course, I got my ice water. Period. Like, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying myself, you know? And I'm just definitely happy about everything that's going on right now in my life, period. Like, this bowl right here was phenomenal. It was delicious, and I hope you guys try it. This was absolutely amazing, period. And here's my setup, y'all. Look at it. Ooh. I told y'all I was getting the umbrella lights. They're amazing. I'll put the link to the bundle in the description box below. Alright, y'all, thanks for coming through once again and vibing with your girl Q. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys like this art, go ahead and hit that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe to your girl, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the freshness coming from the Fresh Squad.
My God.
Thank you for coming through.